On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
It.
What's the
hold on, and get to know the person, she'll be more likely to actually do it.
That's what's the goal? What's the end result? What are we looking for?
If you don't run a relationship, most of those men's goals is just sex and fun and have a good time.
Okay, so are you telling me that a woman that goes into it expecting or looking for a relationship, but the guy doesn't, that he should wait to find out if he have a connection with her before he tells her what it is that he wants? Is that what you're telling me?
If he wants it to work. I'm not saying it's
wants
a good
what
thing.
to work.
I'm
Why
not saying it's a good thing or okay. I'm just saying, because I don't buy into what y'all say. I don't believe that men just it'll be working if all men are telling women on the first date, you know, I'm just looking to smash.
But this is the thing that I'm emphasizing to you.
I don't think that's gonna work.
Working to me personally, working to me is to sort through the bullshit. So I'm not trying to be messing with somebody that I don't want to mess with long term, right? I mean, but why not just say, no, I'm really not, I'm not on that. Like, why not just say exactly what it is that you want and that be that?
Because they know they're not going to get what they want. They want to
allude. Okay, so then, so now I just want to align myself that I actually want what I want, and I want to cut through the bullshit so that we don't be wasting each other time. We grown. I ain't got time to be wasting.
My time is precious. But the men want the women that are going to give that to the men don't want. They don't want those girls that are going to be busting down on the
Why wouldn't they want to align with the person that they rocking with?
Come on, Anton. You know that that's why they game women into getting things out of women and tell lies about, oh yeah, I want this, I want that, to get the.
So you know what, Kayla?
And then they start acting different after they
get it. Kayla, I think that if people were absolutely honest, let's just say men, because the question is towards men. If men were just absolutely real, A, they would be more respected, and B, they would get what they want more often than not. Dudes that just say what it is and just rate straight up on, off GP, you'll be surprised. More often than not, she want what you want too. She might want what you want, but if you're not saying what it is that you want, then you ain't gonna get it. I don't understand what the problem is.
I remember telling this story one time, and y'all was like, "Man, you dry snitching on your homeboy." So let me pull a Kayla again, right? I remember talking to my.
You got friends. I didn't know anyone on this platform had friends.
But I remember you, Kayla, right?
Right.
Kayla, you got 100.
Chicago got friends too. Yes, go ahead, Chicago.
But I remember talking to my homeboy one time, and we was rooming at the time, right? And he was bringing one in and did what he needed to do. She left. Another one was coming, but here's the trip: they was passing each other. So I'm sitting up there like, and it was no beef, no smoke, no nut. I said, yo, hey, what the, like, how you make it? Because the other one that came in, he went, had a little bit, woo, 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 blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yo, how did you do that? And what he was telling me.
Did you hop in?
No. No, I don't do that type of stuff. I don't do trains, bro. That's nasty. For me, that's nasty. That's after hours talk, though. I don't want to get no brothers caught up. Trains are nasty to me. But he did his thing, but the next day we was talking. I was like, "Yo, fam, like, what the heck?" And I'm saying names. How was you able to pull that off? And he was like, "Man, he told me straight up, you would be surprised what you get out of a woman when you just give her the option to choose." That's what he said. And this joker, he lived his best life, like real talk. But all he do is, this is the options. This is who I am. So you know who you dealing with off rip. And that's why I agree with what Anton is saying. And this is something that we have been talking about as men, at least on this platform, as long as I've been here for a minute. Gentlemen, you shouldn't be lying to a woman. You shouldn't be finessing her. You shouldn't be running game. You should be able to go to her and tell her exactly who you are, what you want. And if she with it, she with it. And if she not, she not. And if she want to share, she'll share. And if she don't, she don't. Cool. But you ain't got to lie on it. You ain't got anyway.
So Chicago, if that works, then why are men not doing that? Why are men still lying to women?
Because men.
Just be honest, it don't work. The thing is
that's exactly how I met my wife, though. Like I said that to her. That's exactly how I met my wife. I said, "Yo,
in the Mr. Logic."
In the first conversation that I had with my chick, I said, "Yo, I'm not really looking for nothing but no head. That's all I want is some head. Like real talk." She told the story online and she was like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and actually she hung up on me, and then I called her back and I'm like, yo, did your phone get disconnected? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? And then she was like, no, I'm not rocking with that. But the thing that she did was that she respected me for respecting her time and not wasting no time to come along with it. And ultimately what happened was
that story before.
Yeah, and then ultimately what happened was I found out who she really was because we both had set expectations of what we wanted and what we didn't want, even at a very early age. Like I was very aware of what was happening. And literally, like I don't even like her to tell a story, but she tell it so much. So it's like it ain't even no secret no more. But ultimately that wound up being the person that I married because she set the expectation, or I set the expectation. She responded with, to it with her expectations of what she wanted. And then it kind of played out a little bit differently based off of the fact that we then respected each other because she was like, yo, at least you was being real with me and you wasn't just trying to finesse me. And so I think that the best results ultimately always comes out of being real. It don't even always come the way that you want it to, but I think it comes out the best way. It always works out the best when you're being honest.
Yeah, my point I was
agree with you, Anton. Mr.
Hold on, really. Let's go to Logic real quick and then come back to you.
Yeah, my point was that when you younger and you inexperienced, you tell women what they want to hear. When you older, you got your stuff together and you got more experience, you tell that woman what you want. So that's hey, when you get to that point, I'm just saying, as a young man and all the dudes I knew, when we was younger, we told women what they wanted to hear. You know what I'm saying? To get what we wanted. And when we got older, we told women what we wanted. And then now that's how it was.
So why won't you tell the girl what it is that if you realize that that's the recipe, right? That's the recipe for success later in life. Why wouldn't you tell them what it is that like give them that recipe when they're younger? Why would you still tell them to do this dumb jump?
No, what I told you is that when I was younger, what do I lack?
No, I'm saying we're talking about what we should be telling people to do when they're younger now, not necessarily what it is that we did when we like. Are you telling younger people to then keep it real, like even today?
No, as a young person, I tell them, you know what I'm saying, just be real. I mean, as a young person,
right? That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, definitely. But I'm just saying,
I agree with that.
What I did coming up, all the guys I knew did it, is the same thing. And then we just told women what they wanted to hear, and then would it work or not.
So do y'all think that you let her know this after the buy-in, or are you doing this like on the first date? Like, are you telling her this on the first date, or are you waiting till like? Because I would think it would probably work better once she's bought in and she likes you and she wants you. Then you tell her. Or are you telling her like on the very first date?
Why waste time? Like, why not just tell her straight up?
I'm talking about the likelihood of it working.
But I mean, I don't care if it work or not. I just want the best results though, right?
But the best results will probably be to tell her after she's bought in. Versus
no, because then I'm getting something that's not
women
real.
do like different things based on how they feel about you.
But I don't want to. Why would I want to trick you out of the panties? I want to get the panties because you want to give it to me.
No, you're not tricking her. You're still telling her that you don't want a relationship, whatever.
But why would I get her emotionally invested?
Because on the first date, you have no rapport.
But when you get somebody emotionally invested before you be honest,
the third date when like y'all found a connection, then it's more likely to work. Because I just don't feel like, I get what y'all are saying, but I just don't feel like it's working. I don't feel like men are going on first dates and say, hey, I don't want a relationship. I don't want anything serious. I just want fun. And that's working out for them. I don't see that happening. I think if you delay it, and get to know the person, she'll be more likely to actually do it. That's
what's the goal? What's the end result? What are we looking for?
If you don't want a relationship, most of those men's goals is just sex and fun and have a good time.
Okay, so are you telling me that a woman that goes into it expecting or looking for a relationship, but the guy doesn't, that he should wait to find out if he have a connection with her before he tells her what it is that he wants? Is that what you're telling me?
If he wants it to work. I'm not saying it's
wants
a good
what
thing.
to work?
I'm
Why
not
would
saying it's a good thing or okay. I'm just saying, because I don't buy into what y'all say. I don't believe that men just it'll be working if all men are telling women on the first date, I'm just looking to smash.
But this is the thing that I'm emphasizing.
I don't think that's gonna work.
Working to me personally, working to me is to sort through the bullshit. So I'm not trying to be messing with somebody that I don't want to mess with long term, right?